How about big tech, the stocks that we check all the time and almost every day? On the downside today, every last one of them down quite significantly. Our next guest says he likes them all. Joining us now, Reza Zamani, Steel Peak Wealth Management. So you're the guy that's been promoting these 5 big-name technology stocks. Do you think they're going higher still?
Stuart, first of all, thank you for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here. And absolutely I do. I mean, listen, I'm all about American growth. I think these companies are well positioned to continue to move higher over the next 5, 10, 15 years. And we talk about names that have strong revenues, strong earnings, industry disruptors that are coming in and making significant changes to how we consume products and how we act on a daily basis. So absolutely.
A lot of people will say, look, they've gone up. These 5 technology companies, they've gone up so far, so fast, that they feel a bit like a bubble, a bit like the late 1990s. You think that's not relevant?
I don't feel that way at all. Listen, absolutely. At the end of the day, stocks have had a big run this year. And if you're an investor that's looking to invest in these stocks for the next 3 weeks, 3 months, look, that's not the right thing to do. If you're looking at longer term, 5, 10 years, you're not going to think back at what price you bought them today. So as a long-term investor, as a part of your portfolio where growth makes sense, these positions need to be in there.
Look, I've owned Microsoft stock, thin sliver of it, and I've owned it for 15, 16, 17 years. I've done well, obviously.
Yes.
So I bought in the 20s and now it's in the upper 70s.
Yes.
What do you think? Should I sell maybe half of my Microsoft holdings and sleep peacefully at night?
Look, I love Microsoft too. First, you got to take taxes into consideration.
You say no, right?
No, I say no. First, you have to take taxes into consideration.
I do.
So I would hold on to your Microsoft. Maybe take the dividends that are being generated from Microsoft. Position those into some of these other names instead. So now you hold on to your Microsoft shares. Now you reinvest those dividends rather than back into Microsoft, some other growth stories so that you continue to get a diversified portfolio.
Okay, big picture for a second. $36 billion was taken out of the market in the third quarter, the fiscal quarter of this year. $36 billion came out of stocks.
Yes.
Small investors taking the money out.
Yes.
Does this make you think twice about putting more money into the technology area?
Stuart, not at all.
No,
First of all, this was a positive sign, and I'll tell you why. I mean, listen, you don't want too much optimism in the market. What you want is sometimes on a short-term basis, you want to see signs of this happening. You want to see people taking some money off the table. You don't want to see this euphoric type of state of environment where everyone feels the stocks have nothing to do but go up. Again, as a long-term investor, yes, you're buying names like Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix today. Short-term, seeing some money coming out of the market last quarter, I don't think is a bad thing at all, especially when you see a lot of still foreign money coming into buying these positions.
Reza Zamani, you've done a fine job of hand-holding for our very nervous viewers out there who are worried stiff about the big 5 tech companies. Reza, you'll be back. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Division 1 soccer player?
Division 1 soccer player. Yes, of course.
Not bad. You will be back, so. Thank you very much.